that sound didn't sound like they just started writing music together. That sounded so mature. That sounded actually like they have been around for like 15, 20, or 30 years. Now, this is very strategic and very smart, especially of Jared Dines when it comes to the instrument. That was something that nobody ever heard until then. I'm gonna be honest with you. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, Powerful Reactions, and today is the day. This band just released their first and debut record. Of course, I'm talking about the band Sion, a super band almost, with Jared Dines, famous YouTuber, famous multi-instrumentalist, famous internet persona, and just a music fan in general. And of course, on the other side, we have Howard Jones, ex-Killswitch Engage, Light the Torch, and a million other projects with one of the craziest voices I have ever heard in my life. Guys, I need to back up a bit. So, Howard Jones, when he was in Killswitch Engage, I remember listening to the record before him. That was Alive or Just Breathing. Man, this had to be 20 years ago. I remember seeing the CD and I was like, what is this? You know, oh, it's crazy heavy. Songs like Life to Lifeless and a few other songs. But then, a few years later, they came back, Killswitch Engage, of course, with The End of All Heartache. And with that song, man, and that record, this was something that was so new back then. I have never heard anyone sing with the power like Howard Jones. The way he approached the lyrics, especially during the choruses, the melodies, you know, the emotion in his voice, that was something that nobody ever heard until then. I'm gonna be honest with you. So move forward 1 or 2 years, I think it was 2005. That's when I've seen Killswitch Engage the very first time at Rock am Ring. And with Howard Jones, of course. And again, live, it sounded even better. You know, the way he really delivered that emotion through his vocal cords, man, to us, the audience, it was just breathtaking. I'm pretty sure you guys, especially the guys that have been like 16, 17, 18 back then, know exactly what I mean. Now let's talk about Jared Dines, man. This guy is the living passion of music. This guy didn't lose what many people lose along the way. And what I mean is actually the passion for metal in this case, or rock music. That passion, that feeling that we had. You guys know exactly what I mean. The passion you had when you buy a record of your favorite band for the very first time. This is pre-YouTube, of course. You know, that feel when you go to the store, you were waiting every day for it, you counted the days, and then you had it in your hand. That nostalgic feel, for some reason, got lost over the last couple of years. Maybe because we get older, or maybe because technology is almost taking that away from us. Not for Jared Dines, man. When he talks about music, he still has it. He still has that passion for music in general. I think that's something we can all admire. Besides that, this guy knows how to play every instrument known to mankind, to be honest with you. So I cannot wait to review and react to this song. Again, guys, they just released their record. Make sure to check them out. Make sure to give the whole record a listen. They need all the support, especially in times like these. So without further ado, make sure to subscribe. Hit that bell button. Very important to do both. Otherwise, you will not be notified once I upload a new video or I review another song off of their record. So, having said that, guys, let's make it happen. 100,000 subscribers. And now it's time. Sion Drown official music video. Here we go. All right, guys. Man, if you don't know Howard Jones, you gotta be surprised. I'm pretty sure he's gonna deliver exactly what I think he's gonna deliver. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Right in there. Now you know what I mean. Goosebumps after all those years, man. The first time I listened to the chorus live, right? Oh my God, with the chorus. Man, that was crazy. Another song by Killswitch Engage. All right, the sun is coming out now. Man, they probably know it's time for good music. Let's continue.
Bury desire, easier to end this way. This is what the pain is for.
Oh, those layers right now. Chorus or pre-chorus? What's happening now?
You could never bear this crown. Somehow I'm too blind to see. There's nowhere to go but down.
Yeah.
Close your eyes and drown with me.
Alright, before they go back into the verse, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it now. Man, Howard Jones, still having that voice like 20 years ago. He never decreased, he actually increased his potential, his volume. This is something very rare. Now, this is very strategic and very smart, especially of Jared Dines when it comes to the instruments. I'm gonna go into it more a bit later, but right now, that is just a perfect structure, especially for Howard Jones vocals. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what it is later. And by the way, the sound quality.
You are Messiah.
Beautiful.
Faith in you is all
Yes.
known. People, a liar. Take it all, I'll never know. This is what the pain is for. A life to live and never learn.
They're building up perfectly, man. It's just a constant build up for that magnificent and majestic chorus. I want to explain everything after the song, but so far I'm very, very pleased with the songwriting and with the sound and with just the whole song in general. Let's see.
This is what the rain is for. The ashes still can burn.
Yes.
You could never bear this crown. Somehow I'm too blind to see. There's nowhere to go but down. Close your eyes and drown with me.
All right. Bridge or breakdown. What's happening here? Ah. Yes, that's exactly how I was looking. Yeah. Man, those layers are fire. And that bass line, you know, wow. Shout out to, I think it was Jared as well. Man, the bass line. All right, back to the chorus probably. Yeah.
You could never bear this crown. Somehow I'm too blind to see. There's nowhere to go but down. Close your
Man, they're so happy.
eyes and drown with me. You could never bear this crown. Somehow I'm too blind to see. There's nowhere to go but down. Close your eyes and drown with me.
Yes. Okay, I thought they're gonna go for the same thing a bit slower. But that's enough. That was great. Alright guys, that was Sion with Drown. There are so many things that I want to talk about. Let me start with the structure, because the structure was a very well-known one. A lot of nu metal bands used that structure. So that was nothing super extraordinary, and that's nothing bad. That's actually something good, because this whole song, I'm just gonna tell you right now what exactly it is, was way more about the melodies, the harmonies, Howard Jones' voice, and just the general sonical expression. Let me put it that way. So by using a rather simple structure, you know, with those multiple layers, by the way, that's a key point, those multiple layers building up and elevating Howard Jones' voice, especially during the chorus, made the whole song such an explosion. That's something that I'm pretty sure they were talking about creating and, just creating their general sound. Because let's be honest, if you have a super band, of course, in this case, it's just 2 people, and another super band or super group are normally 4, 5, 6, or 300,000 people, you still have to find each other's, style. You still have to find a common style, within your own personal preference, even if it's just 2 people. So you need to come together and create something. Now, with this band right now, this is very surprising to me. This sound, this is their first record, by the way. Keep that in mind. That sound didn't sound like they just started writing music together. That sounded so mature. That sounded actually like they have been around for like 15, 20, or 30 years. That's normally the case with bands that have been performing and writing songs for a very long time. So that's a huge bonus. That just means they know exactly what to do and they just fit together. Knowing this, the way Jared worked around Howard's voice and vocals is great, because he has a voice that is just a blessing to every guitar player, bassist, even drummer, because you can just work around his voice in such a good and constructive way. It's crazy. He just offers you, Howard Jones just offers you that creative room, to be completely crazy and write around his vocals. That's something very unique and very rare. Let's talk about the music and the sound. The sound was great. The sound was great. Sonically, super pleasing, man. The way they implemented each instrument was super well done. At the same time, the whole vibe just gave me another vibe, or actually gave me a thought. And I'm pretty sure I might be on track with this thought, because I think this is not the style that we will listen to or we will hear when it comes to every song of that record. I'm pretty sure they went for maybe something super brutal, or maybe even something softer, very melodic. Because once you have the connection, that organic songwriting skill, you just know, okay, it fits, you can go different places. And I'm pretty sure they did that, because I would have done the same. Last but not least, I have to address the fact that these guys did everything themselves. These guys are still promoting their record. They have no label to back it up. Of course, now it seems like, wow, it's super insane and crazy. And yes, it is, because they need our help. They need us. But we also have to, point out the positive thing about this. Nowadays, it's actually the best moment to cut out the middleman. We don't need the middleman anymore, per se. Yes, sometimes we still need promotion, everything else, but now it's better than ever because of you guys. These guys right now rely purely on mouth-to-mouth propaganda marketing. They rely on us. So make sure, if you like this one, make sure to go over there, if you haven't already, go over to their website, to all their social media channels, and give it a listen. Very, very important, especially when it comes to metal and rock. This way, they will be supported. This way, we will hear more about bands like this. We will see more supergroups established and more independent music being around us. Very, very important. I cannot wait to be back with them. So let me know what songs by them I should react to next, because again, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be surprised with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 songs on that record. If you know similar songs, if you know crazy songs, let me know. Until then, again, make sure to follow them. Make sure to subscribe so we can hit the 100,000 subscribers. And long live metal, long live everything. Long live YouTube, and long live you guys. Take care, stay safe. See you next time. Bye-bye.